It's time to play some stuff.
Let your arms enfold us through the dark of night. Will your angels hold us till we see the light?
Stop laughing. No, I'm serious, folks. Stop laughing. Yes, we've got Endless Ocean going on the Wii. I had to get to this game sometime or another. This is a game that ever since the moment I first played it, I couldn't help but think, is this a game that is made for the parents of Wii owners? Where, say, someone gets their kids a Wii, and okay, get past the Haley Westenra music here. The entire game seems made for one purpose and one purpose only. To be relaxing, which is not something that you usually expect from video games these days, with all the shooting and blowing things up and explosions and theatrical cinematic special effects and things like that. To go from that to a game like this, where the sum total of the game is to go around, like in Jaws on the NES, go around in a boat and occasionally dive underwater and stuff, well, it's quite an adjustment. I've heard this game called LOL Endless Ocean multiple times, and then finally, after seeing a YouTube comment somewhere where someone was like, LOL Endless Ocean, for the umpteenth time, I decided, you know what, let's just see what this game's about. It's actually pretty good in terms of what it is. It's basically an underwater petting zoo on a disc. That's really the easiest way to describe this game. It takes place on this ship called the Gabbiano, which is, I think, is Italian for minnow. And what happens is this research organization wants this marine biologist, Catherine, also known as Cat, that's this lady over here. They want her to go out and catalog the various species of fish and other sea creatures that are out there in the endless ocean. I use that term very loosely because of the limitations of the Wii, it's not too endless. So this is Cat, all nerdy and stuff. The problem with Cat is she's afraid of the water, despite being a marine biologist, however little sense that makes. So to make up for that, she decided to hire a diver. Guess who that diver is? That's right, you. And so you can go talk to her to figure out what you want to do and stuff. And the research agency that you both work for actually will sometimes send you little missions. If we go inside the ship here, go inside the cabin. We got our little ship. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself here. We got the ship wheel in order to go to another area, change gear, get like different types of scuba gear as you progress through the game. There's the encyclopedia, which has all the fish and stuff that you're filling out. And each species of fish or whatever's in here has 3 things to uncover, and as you interact with the animals more, you learn more about them, which is where the whole petting zoo comes in. The only issue is there's a little bit of a realism issue with this game. Namely that most fish in real life won't let you just go up to them and start petting them. I think there's also sharks and stuff too that you can just go up and start petting, and besides the whole shark thing with sharks aren't exactly the kind of things you'd want to swim up to and pet. There's also the whole thing of shark skin is naturally rough, so you can actually hurt yourself or something by petting a shark, even if you could. Yeah, we're looking through the encyclopedia here. There's seahorses, what's this, shrimp, squids, and things like that. So obviously I still got a ways to go with all the stuff that's still blacked out. And of course you get this little cell phone thingy here that you can get missions from for the you can get yourself some missions from the agency. Go take a picture of a certain fish, or go find a certain fish, or something like that. And of course we have Pilot the Boat, which brings up our nice little map here. Let's go to the lagoon and let's advance time so it's daytime. Because it's nice and relaxing now, but the game looks better. Well, I suppose a better way to introduce you to folks to the game would be to do a daytime dive. As you play through the game, let's go enter cabin. As you play through the game, you unlock the ability to do deeper dives, night dives, and even dives into underwater caves. So let's rest until morning here. And the sun has come up. I don't know if the time in this game is exact, where you can just wait for day, night, etc. The time of the day, I imagine, does affect the species. Oh, look, got some penguins that wandered onto the boat. Every so often you might get some animals that find their way onto your boat somehow, even though it's way the heck off the water. I don't think these penguins fly. What is this thing? Oh, cool. It's a penguin we don't know about. Now, to use the Wiimote, you only use the Wiimote in this game. You don't even need the nunchuck. Use the Wiimote to move around, interact, and stuff like that. And by interacting with the animals, it's basically like you can poke them. Yeah, you can. What does left and right do? Click this thing. No. Come on. There you go. You can go left and right to pet the animals. Up and down pets the animals too. And if you pet the animals long enough, they react to it, and you gain something. So you get the southern rockhopper penguin, which I don't know how the heck the penguin got onto the boat if it doesn't fly. And the boat's way up off the water. So, yeah, this game it's made more for relaxation than to be any kind of simulator. Matter of fact, I don't even think you can die in this game. Oh, look at the cute little penguin. Yeah, you do have a limited air tank underwater, but if your air runs out, Cat just pulls you up. I guess she's got some kind of string on you or something. Let's pet the penguins a little more. So, you know, at the end of a long, stressful day, if you want to relax, you can just pop this game in and pet the animals and go for dives and stuff. Come on. Come on, you dumb penguin. Oh, that one just clucked a bit. Yeah. So needless to say, people who want guns, violence, explosions, and rock and roll are going to be sorely disappointed in here. What was this chest thing? I think the collection is like undersea artifacts that you find. Yep, little undersea artifacts. What was it, some kind of metal? Oh, dolphin metal. Drift dive competition. Pirate compass. Yeah, this is the collection of artifacts that I've found so far. As you play through the game, I've already beaten the main quests in here, so now it's gone into open world mode, where you can just go around, dive, and find stuff, and finish filling out the encyclopedia and stuff like that. But as you go through the game, you get better gear. You can dive deeper, go through underwater caves and ruins and shipwrecks and stuff like that. And you can basically just it's kind of like a sandbox game in that respect. It's like, okay, here's an ocean. Pick a spot where you want to go dive and go diving. There is a story to this game somewhat, but here's our load screen showing your guy going down below the water. There is a load screen somewhat, but for the most part the game really is just swim. This is one of those relaxing type games. It's like new age music to an extent, relaxed tracks and stuff like that. It may not be have all that much mainstream appeal, but if you ever want to relax, then there you go. The dolphin's a diving partner. He might point out some interesting stuff. Otherwise, once you're underwater here, you just use the tilt sensing on the Wiimote to swim around, and the B button to swim. If you want to take a look at, like, for example, everything just dinged there, that means there's something in there that I can take a look at. If I go down to this little thing right here and I push the plus button, I can take a closer look. And then we got these little tiny fish. We got these little tiny fish here that are too small to see. Let's drop some food. And they go right to it. And you can, of course, pet the fish, too. Again, where's the realism with fish just letting you come up to them and pet them? Overall, the underwater visuals aren't that bad. This is the Wii, so it's standard def, and the Wii's hardware kind of restricts you in some other ways, too. For example, the game's called Endless Ocean, but as we're about to see, the ocean's not entirely endless here. You can only load bits and pieces of it at a time, so even if I head too far away from the ship, it's going to gripe at me and tell me, "Come back!" Because I'm going beyond my limits here. I heard there was a similar game like this for the PS3 that was in high def. I might check that out. So obviously I'm just going to keep swimming in the same direction. Once I get too far away from the ship, we're going to see a little distance thing start popping up, and then eventually the game will just gripe at me and tell me to turn around. Let me just see how far I have to go for that. In the meantime, just taking the sights here. It's basically a standard F ocean. There we go. There we go. Got the little warning up there that I'm getting too far away from the ship, and of course the scenery drops off. There we go. You're leaving the target dive area. Go back. Yeah. I wonder how much further I'd be able to swim if this game was on something like the PS3 or something where the storage media was bigger and the hardware was better. I could get the game in HD. That would be something. So basically what we're looking at is pretty much the game. There are stories and whatnot. There are stories and whatnot. You got an options menu here. The underwater whistle works mostly with dolphins and other mammals and stuff like that. Let's see. Yeah, which button used that? Nope, that's not. Nope, that's the camera view. Underwater whistle. It's been a while since I've used it. That swims. Oh, I'm just... Oops, I hit the plus button again. Wait, what's down there? Is there anything in there? Oh, I'm just zooming in on that specific piece of the seafloor. So if, where's the dolphin? Where'd the dolphin go? So I do food, and that means I can, yeah. I drop some food to feed the fish. There's an underwater pen, which I don't know why, but it's like Mario paint on the ocean floor. I don't know what the point of that is. Then there's the camera. Some of the missions that you get in this game, ask you to take pictures of various wildlife. Oops. Let's see. Come on. Camera. So, and the better picture you get, the bigger reward you get. And then... Cha-ching! You got underwater camera there. Underwater whistle. Of course, the dolphin's nowhere to be found, so... Dolphins... Usually the dolphins and other ocean mammals respond. So if we had a whale or something, if we had like a humpback whale swimming around and we used the underwater whistle, it might like make noise back at us. Where is... I hear the dolphin. He's off here somewhere. Where is he? There he is. I heard him again. Kind of limited because I'm playing this game in stereo instead of Dolby Pro Logic because it's, of course I'm using the headset for this. I hear him. Where's the dolphin? The dolphin's well, he's supposed to be a diving companion. Of course we can also go above water too and take a look around. Same controls. The one thing about this game, though, is that it's in standard def. This is a pretty interesting idea for a game, but I wonder what kind of eye candy we could have in this game if it were in HD. I'm going to have to take a look. I heard something about a similar game for the PS3 that is in HD. There he is. Where's the dolphin? If I can find the dolphin... If I can find our buddy... if I can swim over to where the heck the dolphin went. Where is he? Well, let's quit chasing the dolphin here and just go back to the ship. Return to boat. Let me see if I can find a whale somewhere. Whales live largely in deeper waters, though. So let me go see if I can find a whale somewhere to use the whistle with. Huge whale, I think. Turn around. We are at the Great Drop-Off. A big blue whale. And if we hold down A and we interact and hold down A and B, we can actually go for a ride on the big blue whale. But so this is what I was looking for, because whales will respond to the underwater whistle. I don't mind the dramatic music either. It's only dramatic because we're at the Great Drop-Off, where the ocean gets really deep. So because of that, of course, it gets dramatic. You still can't die in this game. But let's do the underwater whistle. The whale should respond to that. Yep, there we go. So doing the little whale noise thing, something, that little natural alternative to sonar that marine mammals tend to do. The dolphins will respond to the underwater whistle as well. Oh yeah, this is getting pretty deep. Do we bust out the flashlight if we go down deep enough? Or do we get another load screen? Interesting. Oh, the open sea lies beyond this point. It is too dangerous to proceed. Another artificial invisible wall. But at least we found some whales. Little correction from earlier. Gabbiano means seagull, not minnow. I must have had a flashback to Gilligan's Island or something. I was like, oh, the SS Minnow was the ship in that show. Come on, you dumb whale. Whistle at me one more time. So really, this is it. I mean, there is a story to this game. And we just gained something or another. So I just gained that little chime noise meant that one of the marine mammals responding to my my underwater whistle just gained a page in the encyclopedia. So this is being fruitful indeed. What's the dolphin screaming about? Ah, don't hit me, monstro. I used to think whales were as brutal as sharks in the water because of Pinocchio when I was a kid. Glad that's not the case. What's over here? Some more dolphins? Oh, nope, something else. These are darn standard def graphics. I can't see anything from a distance. Golden spadefish, juveniles. Let's pet them. So this is basically the game. I mean, you just dive and explore. And if you had a terrible day at work, you just come home, pop this in, and whistle to the whales or something. Let's whistle to the whale one more time. Alright, that's enough of that. Back to the ship. So I don't know if there's really any point in me doing any more videos of this game, because that's really the extent of it. The game is very humble in terms of what it sets out to do, and it does it pretty well. Yeah, there you go. Gabbiano means seagull in Italian. Of course, we got our diving results there, how deep we went, how far away from the ship we went, how long we spent underwater, and fish, I guess, is like how many fish we discovered or something, but I've already discovered quite a bit of fish. So, I've beaten the game, but obviously there's a lot more to play. And, I don't know why I don't play this game more often. I mean, it's not that bad. Matter of fact, this music thing actually lets you load MP3s on an SD card in the SD card reader and play them instead of the game's music. Music-wise, though, the game's pretty decent. I mean, the game's meant to be relaxing. Let's see here. Oh, what do we have over here? Some kind of walrus thing? California sea lion. Again, how on earth do these non-flying creatures find their way onto the boat? There's, we pet him, and then he flips over. I mean, if you like animals, you'll love this game, and if you're looking for a way to relax, this game is definitely worth picking up. Or if you just want to play all the games on the Wii and stuff like that. Graphics, though, this is a Wii game, so the graphics aren't impressive at all. So, then again, the Wii was pretty much GameCube++ in terms of hardware. The big improvement, of course, was the motion controls and things that publishers have been able to do. I suppose let's end this episode by just doing what the screen said, gazing at the ocean. I don't really know if there's anything really else that I can say about this game, because, well, maybe at some point later on we'll come back to it, but it's a nice relaxing game if you want to just dive around the ocean, and if you want, oh, there's something out there. I don't know if it's my dolphin or not. Oh, there's a dolphin. But if you just like to relax and stuff, and you're looking for a break from all the running around, poning noobs and stuff like that, I definitely say check this game out. Definitely check this game out. I imagine it can't cost too much anymore. There's even a sequel, too, where you can actually die in the game. I still haven't seen it yet, but maybe if I ever get this game to 100% completion, I can check out its sequel. So that is Endless Ocean. Don't know if I'll be coming back to this one later on, but for now, that's pretty much all I have to say about this game. It's worth picking up, but it's always going to strike me as the kind of game that's made for parents of Wii owners who just want to relax after the kids go to bed. I mean, the whole relaxing element of this game just speaks to that quite a bit. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay, signing off. Thanks for watching, thanks for stopping by, and game on!